Hey everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Review. You know what I'm going to say? Let's see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Look at here. This should be a treat. This is Cigar City Brewing's Improv. This is an oatmeal rye India style brown ale. 9% alcohol by volume. Brewed and bottled by Cigar City Brewing out of Tampa, Florida. And the date on the bottle is April 2012. So this was put in the bottle a couple of months ago. Guys, it is an American brown ale. Like I said, 9%. Year-round serving, according to what my notes say here. And it has a paragraph or so to read, and I'm going to read it to you, so bear with me here. What you have here is an oatmeal rye India style brown ale. Now you may be thinking, oatmeal rye brown ale India style. Isn't that a lot to be going on in just one beer? Well, yes it is, but that's the point. Layers, flavor, elements building on and playing off preceding elements like building a wave. A growing crescendo of taste, bud, temptation. A wall of sound that spreads through flavor and channel towards your mouth. The beer isn't for everyone. In many ways, it's more than just a little weird. We got a lot going on there, that's for sure, guys. It certainly doesn't fit easily into any category. It isn't a brown ale. It's not just a brown ale anyway. It certainly is not. If Colin and a rye beer would be selling it away short. In the spirit of great things that are concealed at the moment, perfect through the passionate repetition, and then it goes on and on and on. And give improv, and at the bottom end it says, give improv a try. 60 IBUs on this beer, guys. I don't think there's anything on the label there, and what they said, I'll just try to read there. They've got printed in microscopic letters there, and my gosh, you'd have to have a magnifying glass to read that. I don't even believe a teenager could read that. It's a big bottle too. This is a 750 ml. This is a wine bottle size, guys. So I don't think there's anything else I need to just discuss over that. The food pairing cuisine is barbecue cheeses, or your earthy camembert, fontina, nutty, your Asiago cheeses, and the meat is beef on there. The glassware is a pint, becker, stein, a mug, a tumbler. I got the Duvel glass. It's 9% beer. So I want to check out these aromas a little bit better. And 9%, it's going to keep. So I don't think it's going to go bad. Cigar City uses a lot of the same caps on their beers. Big bottle. Big. A bottle to share, no doubt about that. Alright, over to the light, guys. It is very murky brown. I am seeing brown tinges of light around the outside of the glass, but it is definitely murky, muddy, Mississippi River water. That's about what it looks like in there, guys. I'm sure it's going to taste and smell a lot better than that, because right now there ain't a whole lot of water in the Mississippi River. It's drying up, ain't it? Let's get a nose on it, guys. Wow, that smells really good. Roasty malt, caramel, some dark fruits going on in there too. They use some oat. They use more than 10% oats in this to give it a creamier mouthfeel. Of course, the rye, and I mean they're going a whole lot of different directions. IPA, brown ale, oats. I mean, there's a whole lot going on in this beer. Maybe just a hint of chocolate too. And it has a hop presence. I am getting some hops, man, some pininess or something. It definitely has a hop presence to this. So, guys, I say it's 9% and it'll sell her. The hop of these will fade over time. I mean, if you try to sell this beer 3, 4, 5 years, it's not going to taste any nowhere near as hoppy as it is right now, or even what it tasted like back in. I was putting the bottle in April. If you tasted this in May, 2 weeks after it was in the bottle, it's going to be even stronger, hoppier than it is right now. So, with that being said, guys, I'm flapping. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Wow. The first thing that hit me was the alcohol. Definitely got more alcohol on the taste than it was on the nose. But it's not a burning alcohol. But it is there. The alcohol is not hidden as well as it could be on this. I'm disappointed a little bit at the alcohol taste on this at 9%. It almost doesn't taste like a triple. It's so boozy. Not liking the booziness of this, even though I know it's 9%. It's not hidden very well. There could be some more maltiness going on there or something else. It has a very bitter back end to me. It's not horrible. I mean, it's definitely a pleasant beer, but I wasn't expecting as much alcohol up front like that. Well, you know, I'm afraid it's probably just going to get just a little more intense as it warms up. So, guys, I'm going to let this warm up and let the other half taste it and see what she thinks, and we'll come back and we'll do the final chug on this one. I said this a couple episodes ago. I'm on the fence on this one. I mean, I'm usually pretty high on the Cigar City beers because they have such a reputation of doing great stuff, but not sold on this one quite yet. I'm sure it's probably going to, I know it's an above average beer. It's between a B and an A beer, but I don't know if it's going to be in my A beer class. And it should be. From what I've read and heard, this is a great beer, but it's just not doing it for me tonight. To me, the booze is overpowering everything. So, guys, we're going to let it warm up a tad and see what we come back with. And I'm not sure about this one. Stick around. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. I've been sipping on it for probably about 35-40 minutes. The alcohol usually intensifies as it warms up, and this one has gone the other way. It's still there, but it's not quite as bitter, boozy as it was when I first opened it up. It has mellowed out a little bit. Probably less since I have, since it's 9% beer. And I did not drink it all. I drank that glass that you've seen, and I gave the rest of it to the other half. So, and she likes it. She thought it was really good. So, got the date on the label too, guys. It was really boozy, fresh out of the bottle right there, but it's not quite as bad now. A lot of dark fruit, a lot of caramel, and definitely, you can tell it's got the oats in there because it does have a pleasant mouthfeel. Yeah, it's a very nice beer. Guys, final chug. That one definitely improved as it warmed up to room temperature. A lot more of the flavors, other than the booze, is coming out now that it's warmed up. So, guys, it ended up pretty tasty. So, I did enjoy that one. Normally, I would have given it an 8, which is an A minus, and still an A beer. But with the date on the label, and as it warmed up, the more pleasant it got. So, guys, I'm going to give it to 9. It's a 9 out of 10. Real pleasant once it warmed up. So, if you've had this one, give me some comments back on this one, guys. Let me know whether you liked it or loved it. It turned out being a better beer than I was first impressed when I first opened it up with. So, it's a little nicer. I was probably going to be down in the B's, maybe a 6 or a 7, B or B+, but it improved with the warming up. So, guys, let me know. Give me some comments back on this one. Hit the like button if you like it, and I like looking at fridge. I bet you would too. Let's do it together tomorrow.